So in today's video I have a kind of tutorial slash get ready with me slash not really. I really don't know what this video is, but basically I just did this makeup look and I wanted to share with you guys how I did it. And if you're curious on what products I use for my face, my eyeshadow, my lips, everything is going to be in the description box, but also in this video. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face. I recently saw Stephanie Lange do a video on pore finding primers, and she mentioned how she doesn't really like them, and I can see why, because a lot of pore finding primers, that's why I'm really careful with them and I only apply a small amount, because a lot of them, since they are pore finding, you can easily clog your pores just because they fill in those gaps, and so it can be kind of hard to get rid of, I guess. So next up, I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown foundation today, and this is the Skin Longwear Weightless foundation, and it has SPF 15. This is in the shade Natural Tan, and it's a bit light. My tan is kind of, it has already faded from my face, so I am looking a bit paler. But since this is kind of like more of a pinky finish, I'm going to be taking food coloring. And before anybody comments something saying how crazy I am, I learned this trick from It's Ray Ray, and I learned this back in the old days, back when I was like 9 years old, 10 probably, I don't even know how old I was. She basically, like, I remember I noticed, yeah, a lot of the foundations I bought weren't that yellow or that olivey tone that I was looking for, because that's my skin color. My face doesn't really look like it, but definitely my body is. And yeah, I was a really young girl experimenting with makeup. That was me. I saw this solution and then it actually does work. Food coloring is the quickest way to make your foundation match you better if you are a olivey skin tone. I always like to apply my foundation using my fingers first and then with a brush. I just feel like it's a lot softer on my skin. I'm blending this foundation out with this Morphe brush, and this is from the contouring set that they have, and I feel annoying mentioning Morphe on my channel just because I know how a lot of people like also found it controversial. Honestly, me trying it out, and from my honest opinion, obviously no sponsorship, obviously, I have to say I really like the brand. Like, I like Morphe, I can't complain. You know, you get really good stuff for a good price, and I love this brush. And I will say that this foundation is a little bit thick, so I wouldn't really recommend it for everyday wear, but definitely for a special occasion I would recommend it. So now I'm going to be taking my Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and this is in the shade Light 18. Now I'm taking this pointed brush from the Morphe set, and I'm blending this concealer right underneath my eye and really getting underneath the lash line. Let's take it old school and let's zoom in, because I feel like less videos nowadays zoom in, and I kind of miss the old videos where it was just like up close and personal. I kind of like the old school videos, so let's throw it back. I'm gonna go back with this brush and I'm buffing this out. I really do miss the old YouTube, like, and I know a lot of people have talked about it and their like videos and stuff, but I really do miss it. Because it was just really like fun times, and I really enjoyed making videos a lot more, and I think that's why I would make so many videos, because it was just like such a really fun, happy place. And not that it isn't anymore, but I just feel like a lot of it just, it's been turned into like such a business and stuff. And so now I'm going to be taking the Laura Mercier powder, and I'm just popping that in right underneath my eyes with this pointed brush, also from the Morphe set. I'm also applying a little bit on my nose and around kind of the T-zone area, because that's where I get very oily, so I'm just applying a light amount of this. I am really hoping that you guys don't hear my mom playing all this cumbia music, because then I would have to do a voiceover. So before I move on to the rest of my face, I'm just going to complete the eyes. I'm going to first start off by taking my Decay Primer Potion, and this is in the shade Eden, and I'm just going to be applying that on my lid. And a little fun fact, I woke up with this eyelid looking really weird and creased right there, and it's so funny because it hasn't happened to me in so long, and it's so weird, but I've noticed that it always happens whenever I fall asleep, and I fall asleep with headphones. I think it's because I'm not really like sleeping fully, and I'm kind of like still mindful of whatever I'm listening to, like if it's music. And so I think like I just don't fully relax, and I think that's why because I do remember waking up throughout the night a little bit. That hasn't happened to me in such a long time. Because I'm also using a Morphe palette for my eyeshadow, but I'm just like, trust me when I'm saying that Morphe is actually really good, and I really do recommend them, especially as somebody that loves makeup and has been using it for a while and also just wants something affordable. Then I definitely recommend Morphe. Like, look how gorgeous it is. I'm gonna first start off by taking this really pretty gold shimmery color and just packing that on my lid. So now I'm going to be mixing this orangey shade and packing that right on top. And I do have to say, it's really hard for me to like step out of my comfort zone with makeup. Like, I'm literally always using warm tones. So now that we have this pretty gold color packed on the lid really messily, I'm going to be grabbing this really pretty orangey shade right over here. And I'm just going to be packing that right on the crease. So now that we have this pretty oranginess going on, we are going to be packing this darker kind of orangey brown right next to it. And we're going to be packing that more on the crease. I had to do the eye look off camera because my battery. So let me just show you what I did. So basically right after, I just mixed these two colors right here, which is this kind of more of like a reddy toned brown, and then this darker toned brown, like more of like a mocha brown or espresso brown, and I mixed those onto the crease. And then I just took this more like reddy coppery color and I applied that right on the lid. And then I just took this champagne-y color and then popped that in the inner corner. That's all I did. Other than that, that's it. Really simple look. Nothing too dramatic, nothing really exciting, TBH, but whatever. So now I'm taking this Wet n Wild Megaliner, and I absolutely love this. Alright, so I put my lashes on, and this is how they look like. They're looking really, really nice, and this is just testament to that your eyeshadow doesn't need to look like 100% perfect or overly done. Literally applying big lashes just makes the look. These were the lashes that I used. They are the Ardell in 120. I'm going to take the NYX Jumbo Eye pencil, and I'm literally throwing it back. People used to always use the NYX Jumbo Eye pencil, and now nobody uses it. It's so pigmented, and honestly it's the best white eyeliner for your waterline. Stays on all day. We're going to quickly draw our brows. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dipbrow, and this is in chocolate. Just taking this angled brush and just filling in really lightly. I don't really go too crazy with my brows since they're pretty much already full on their own. So I just went ahead and threw on like a pinky color underneath the lash line, and I just applied mascara on the bottom and the top, and that is how it looks. I love big lashes. So I guess I'm just going to be filming the rest of this on my phone because my camera died, but I'm going to be using the Becca Cosmetics bronzer, and I already used it, and it's in the shade Ipanema Sun. I think that's how you say it. I don't really know, but it's a really, really pretty shade. I really like this blush, and I'm just going to dab a little bit of this. It's really, really pretty, and as you can see, I've hit pan on it because it's also very light. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry, my sister is like dying in the background. I used the Nude Truffle lip liner on my lips, just a little bit of it. But yeah, this is the finished result. Sorry about that. Have a great day, and just